Hello everyone, we hope you're doing beautifully well and welcome to our new campaign, the Oman campaign, day 1. It's not day 1, it's day 2, my bad. Sink the convoys. Day 1 started in Army yesterday where the campaign kicked off, if you like, literally. So, you may remember 2 or 3 months ago we started the Iran campaign, I think just after Christmas. And it was boasted, hyped up to be our most interactive, our most dynamic, our most tactical, our most realistic and largest campaign anyone's ever attempted on DCS. And that's exactly what it was. Day 1 went very well and we got loads of interest and so on. However, when it came to day 2, just typical our luck was the time that in February, I think, DCS Open Beta did its big change onto the new graphics system, and as you probably all know, it completely screwed up multiplayer, and big multiplayer games are just simply no longer possible. So we had to scrap the Iran campaign. There's nothing we can do about it other than go back to stable version, and the guys don't want to do that, so we've got to push on. So my solution is, since there's no chance of resurrecting the Iran campaign, that we're going to do the Oman campaign, which is a homage and a simplification of it. So imagine the Iran campaign, strip literally 99% of the units out of that, just so that you're left with the human players and just a couple of kind of AI props out there. And that's it. Take the dynamic away. This is not a dynamic campaign. Each mission does not affect the previous mission. Just can't do it. Haven't got enough units that we can put in there that DCS can handle. Take away most of the tactical, but leave some tactical just to keep the boys happy enough. So we're doing that. And you get the Oman campaign. So this is the first of the DCS missions. What we've got here, guys, is the blue main base for the time being. We're going to keep this simple, a lot more simple than the Iran campaign. You just get one base for each coalition. Blue airfield is as you see there. And the main area of fighting is going to be around the bullseye, most likely for the rest of this campaign. Red base is going to be over at, what's it guys called, Kish Island. Both, to keep it fair, both are 120 nautical miles, as near as damn it, to bullseye. Okay. Each base has a major SAM system. I mean, there are no rules to this campaign. You can do anything you want, anytime you want. Okay, so you can be as sneaky as you want. But just note, I've set major defense systems up at the bases, so I wouldn't suggest taking the bases. And I've done something on a smaller scale, but similar at the FARPs. Okay, mirroring the bases are the FARPs, which are closer to the bullseye, and they may move around slightly in the campaign. And they are where, obviously, the helicopters start off. Okay, guys, all the planes take off from the coalition main bases. As well as that, each coalition gets a AWACS that is going to hide in the S-300s. The objective is going to change each mission. So the objective of this mission is thus. We have 3 convoys, just to keep it, I don't know, gamey. Each convoy is going to be identical. 1 times guided missile frigate, plus 5 times tankers. So that's 6 ships in each convoy. And all either team knows is a very rough location, and you're going to get that from this picture here. You know they're going to start about there, and they're going to move roughly along that those purple lines at about 20 knots. Okay, the rest you've got to figure out yourself. You've got to find them yourself visually. Basically, it's the only way you're going to do it. Okay, so that's that. Now on to the objectives. Red objective, and listen to this very carefully, is to completely sink at least 1 convoy. So to win the day for the Reds, you've got to sink at least 1 of those convoys and all of the 6 ships in that convoy. Okay, like I said, they're not super heavily defended. It's 1 guided missile frigate and a bunch of stuff that doesn't shoot back. Okay, and blues will win if we manage to protect all of them, i.e. none of those 3 convoys are completely sunk. Okay, within the limits of those objectives you can do anything you want. Okay, respawn conditions are, if you disconnect, go and respawn. If you have a formation collision, because I like you to do formations when we can, we've got to sell videos at the end of the day, go back, have another go. Game time is very important to everyone because this is how we work this type of mission to make sure everything is fair. The server will be unpaused at 18:30 game time. Takeoffs are allowed from 18:45 onwards. If you're doing a sneak vegan attack or something, you want to take off as quickly as you can after 18:45. But you can take off later than that if you want. Game time. Game terminates at 2000. 8 o'clock game time. Okay, guys? And a new rule that I've just implemented to just add a little bit more tactics in is that in case there is a draw of the objectives, i.e. neither team has won, Now that's not possible in this scenario, but in other scenarios it will be. Then the winner, the trophy, the point will go to the coalition that has the most planes that have successfully RTB'd and stayed on the ramp. So don't disconnect, stay on the ramp. Okay, so that's another way that you can win for your team. Other than that, there's not really anything to talk about. It's super simple. In terms of the mission, before we look at the teams, are there any questions? Oh, sorry, one thing I forgot. The helicopters may have differing objectives throughout the campaign, but today the helicopter's objective is exactly the same, to do exactly what the planes are doing. And there's nothing else to say about that. Any questions about the mission, guys?
So, but it says red objective is to completely sink at least one convoy. So what if they don't sink a whole convoy?
And you don't win, then the blues win. It's not realistic. It's not meant to be a realistic campaign. I'm giving you a concise instruction of what you must do to win the point.
And because it's not a dynamic campaign, if we bomb their airfield somehow, some way,
and if you want,
that won't carry on to the next.
Yeah,
that won't
no
carry
effect on anything other than your pride. It's not a dynamic campaign. It won't be designed to be a campaign because it's got to be designed to be this type of thing. Otherwise, it will just spiral out of control with more and more SAMs being built and so on, and it will stop working again. Any other questions?
Do we have MiG-21s for the red?
I haven't, but I can add them, or RC can go and add them if you want them. The idea is that we duplicate exactly what we have in the Iran campaign in terms of planes. I apologise if I've got the quantities wrong. It was all done in a bit of hurry, as usual. Did we have them, Kingston, in the Iran campaign?
Yes. They have a few fish beds.
We'll go and add them in then, guys. No nukes.
Stipulation. No.
There goes his plan.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Let's go and look at the teams, guys. I did have a quick look at this before when I finished my dinner, and it looks like the Blues have got a massive advantage because we've got F-14Bs, which are better than F-14As in many ways, F-16Cs, which are pretty good, F-A-18s, which are good, F-15s, which are good. And you guys have got F-14As, which are shit. Well, shittish. JF-17s, which are good. And that's it. Everything else is just crap. So I was thinking, God. The other thing is there was literally no one signed up for red. Does that mean me and RC have got to jump over to red? I guess it means yes. Let me count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on blue. So let me write that down. 21. Reds. 1, 2. If you're red, put your name down for God's sake. It's not hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, obviously.
Seahorse is in 12. It's 12.
There's 18 on blue. 1-8.
I think that's pretty fair.
Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There is 21 on blue, if you count.
I missed. Sorry, my bad.
Reds, I've just said that there was 13. 12 or 13, I can't quite work it out. Right, so if me and RC change, then that will be 19 versus 15. I mean, this is the kind of campaign where we can change. It's just not that important. That will be 19. We need another... that came down by 2, 17. Okay, we need 4 people to come off blues and go on to reds.
I disagree because the JF-17 is so OP. They're going to take down a bunch of the blue side because of with the jammer and their TWS. I mean, it's definitely not balanced.
What do you want, reds? What do you want us to do?
You don't reds do, which is 4.
Only 5.
Yeah, I mean, if we've got you and RC... Well, that seems fine.
The argument is that blues have got 21 players, reds have got 13. Doesn't seem fair to me, just saying.
No, I agree.
No, RC and Cap can move over.
Right, so me and RC will move over. That will become 19 versus 15. Are you happy with 19 versus 15 reds, whoever the leader is?
Yeah, that's fine.
Me and RC will just float. We'll just fill in the gaps. Okay, me and RC, we're going to go probably Jeff's by the sounds of it. We'll go with Skay. I'll just work out how to use the bloody thing on the fly as usual. Right.
If we're going with 27, I'll swap.
Maybe there's something we'll add in because maybe it needs fairing. I don't know until we fly. We don't really know, guys.
We'll have a chat.
I could go red.
Just see how we get on.
Hello. Stay blue for now, hello. and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the campaign goes.
I think as it is now, it'll work fine.
Okay, so welcome back, Internet. So over the argument. So Blues are going to have in Hammer and the F-14 Bravos Whistler twice and his twin Whistler, Riddle, Mad Eyes. Then on F-16 we've got Signor, we've got Roadkill, we've got Wizard, and on none of these groups have got any names because no one's bothered to put names in. You're lost, boys. You're lost. Squiddle, really? Oh, I can't type it neither. Well, I don't know. Squiddle.
Okay, get
Bear.
21s. Anything else?
No, thank you. Then we've got F-16s, F-15s with Leighton, Elo, F-18s Florida, Chaser, Chopsticks, Nightmare, F-18s with Mukio, whatever is in, and Popeye, and Black Sharks, Bull, and Bree. Then the Reds have Danny and Seahorse in F-14As. Jeff's, we've got Obi, Kingston, Talon, Cover, Skay, RC, and Cap's going to kind of sort of figure it out as we go. Vegan and Ruby are doing their Saab thing. We've got an F5 Tiger, okay, and 2 fish beds, okay. There are Jeffs and F-14s available, but I think the Reds are going to get absolutely destroyed, but no one listens to me. And no helicopters at all, okay.
I disagree, Cap, because those JF-17s, those jammers, man, they're just too old.
Yeah, they're not that good. You're over-egging them.
I tried. Right.
It's your funeral.
Stand by for the game. Radar's off. How do I turn radar on? Just unbox them.
Yeah. Guys, can we get moving? Magic, you
yeah, go.
Take off. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Okay, Obi's rolling. Cover that with your donkey penises. How do you see at your right side?
Yeah, I've got to take it off. I've been a bit in a hurry. Heavy, boys.
Altitude.
Just touch.
Altitude.
Flaps raw though, aren't they?
They are not. You need to pull them up.
Where's the fucking... Where are they?
Left-hand side, again, underneath your landing gear. They're not too far away from where your master arm is. You'll find it.
Teth? Radar, how do we get the radar on, boys?
14. So down on the radar screen, you see up top, there should be standby. It should have a box around it. Click the button right above it. That'll take it off standby mode.
Roger, done.
Alright, set to C1. Master mode, air to ground. Negative caps, SYR only. Oh, then set it up wherever you want. Yep.
Okay, I'm in intercept mode. I'm going to go to RWS. It's scanning. Okay.
IFF should be on automatically now you've sent it.
To lock.
You'll get an X box when you've locked a target.
Magic picture, one group, bullseye, 028, 114 miles on the deck. Jet flight, covering out tally, convoy number 1, 60 miles on the nose.
Speed check lead.
Roger. Speed is 280.
Captain Nels F16.
7. So looking at data link chats we've got, they're all coming out at 2 o'clock-ish, so the air-to-air guys probably want to peel off slightly to get in between them and the jets.
Tell us when,
And the ship. To the other side of the peninsula, it's 125 nautical from there.
RC reporting.
I'm right behind you guys.
Okay, you're in my
I
subgroup.
would recommend that the air-to-air guys maybe take a course at 120, just diverge from us slightly, but don't want to micromanage you boys.
Group 2, 120. 120, yeah?
Yeah, have you put your right MFD, your HSD out to 120, you'll see all the bandit.
Done. Yeah, got him. So we're not going to go towards them, we're going to put ourselves between you and them.
Yeah, you just probably want to get like, I don't know, it's up to you, whatever you think, 10, 20 miles away from them.
Roger. RC, follow me.
OB right echelon.
What's your heading, Cap?
Kingston,
120.
Magic, do you copy?
Go for Kingston.
Yeah, Bra, 15583 miles, Angels 19, heading towards Kasab.
Yeah, I'm air to ground matey first, then I'll have to drop these off with OB and then I'll go straight on them.
It's Danny. I'm using Overlords to track us the inner group and target.
Okay, anti-ship jets, we've got the ships on data link, about 095,
They can show multiple groups.
420-ish. Magic. I'm showing them multiple groups closer than that, heading towards Kasab on the radar shot about various flight levels. Negative. Are you on C1 mode? I'm not saying are following the coastline up to Kasab. I'm going to reset. Disregard. Fine with these ramps coming out, we can see they're going to probably get to where we're going about the same time, so we're going to have to be on the ball there.
Magic Cap, ready for tasking with 2 Jeffs in tow.
Copy. Raw. 148. 60 miles, Angels 22.
148, 60 miles, Angels 22. Roger, attacking. Are you with me, RC?
Okay. Copy, beware, they do have another 4 ship behind them, possibly 5 ship behind them.
Copy.
Okay, anti-ship Jeffs, if it looks like it's getting a bit tight, I suggest we fire our missiles. Anybody that can provide assistance, Cap, please do so. There's massive formation heading towards his direction.
Roger. RC, this crank right, try and drag him away from the strike package.
Following it.
Copy. I'm right behind you.
Slam into their side.
One group flanking, 2 groups stunting. I just turned it way down.
Okay, Tomcat's turning into us. Cap blocking targets. I'm tempted to TWS and then run home for more missiles, I don't know.
Okay, at max range, I'm just getting the ships on my radar. 3 tower ships.
I'll see, how do I swap between targets, to step between targets like the Hornet?
Magic goes for 6, ship a diversion flight, please.
Nearest hostile, 09170 miles, Angels 33. Lead 3, how far is that fire?
We're going to clear run through relax.
Cap spike.
Okay. Lead has the ship slot. 3 on 1. Ghost Magic, I've had a pop-up. Raw 285, 71 miles. Angels 2.
Copy that. To my east, yeah.
They're up high, they're going to long bomb.
Box 3 long.
They're going to long bomb M120s at 40 miles, I can see that.
Danny, box 3 is long.
Cap turning in.
Ships have all got targets locked.
Cap turning in now.
I think so. Everybody set the cruise altitude to high for the mishap.
Something's got through to the anti-ship guys. Hostile has. Cap Fox 3.
Fire and firing. 3 firing.
2 firing.
Just don't get inbred on too much, just try and keep visible. Return to base, we are
Activating.
Spike Talon, missile out. Evading.
Cat Magic, silver tally on the bends.
Cap safe. Got a 54 after me. Why are your voice so calm?
Fox 3.
Cover is launch site.
Haha, missed, motherfucker! Get some! How's it going, my two boys?
Fine, I've got 2 off, but I can't get anybody.
Roger, I'm still running.
Defensive.
Negative, just quick call. Standing on. Best, we'll get up.
Defensive.
Captain Scoop, Bandit 119, 20 miles, engines 13, cold due.
Caps running northeast.
119, northeast is what?
Cap running north. Cap turning hot.
Keystone Magic, threat 191, 12 miles, engines 15, flanking left to you, 2 ships. Open splash orbit.
I'm Jamie.
Fox 3, cranking north. Copy scoop, Ben's turned hot to you.
Danny, Fox.
Kingston turning cold, running away.
Husky out.
Caps toss SA.
Equipment to give a bend on your 6, close 2 miles. He's following you down.
Cap bogey dope.
I'm down.
Cap, Bandit 3459 miles, Angels 1, cold to you, turning hot.
Thank you. It's range.
Scoop over. Say again?
Range.
I'm done.
11 miles, turning hot to you now. He's at 600 feet climbing.
Copy.
Missile.
Fox 2, 3.
Magic Kingston back on frequency.
Kingston Magic, do you need a bogey dope? Fox 2.
Cap fleeing.
Negative. I've got most of it on data link, thank you. But I'll give you a shout, or give me a shout if someone needs help. I've got 2 Fox 2, 1 Fox 3 remaining.
Oh, jeez. Hardcore. Anyone got time out to tell me how to get rid of these tanks again?
Yeah, SMS page, when you magic you were merged, make sure you're in SMS page, you'll see an option at the bottom, jet.
Got it.
Call thing. Select page, just magic you were merged, and the anyone on your 6.
What do I press to do it?
I'm at Angels 37.
OPRTB, VR.
What do I press to drop them?
Weapon release, as if you were bombing.
Won't come off. Are you not meant to get rid of tanks?
Yeah, are you slower than Mach point A?
Negative.
Cat Magic, Bandit 148, 27 miles, Angels 0.2, hot to you, he's on the deck.
Roger.
Warning.
Thank you, Abby.
Good target at there. Actually, break cap, Bandit 1055, 14 miles, Angels 27, hot to you, he's on your 6.
055, Roger.
Don't stay out too long if you don't need to. Get yourself clear, rearm, refuel, and we can pop some more ourselves off.
Roger, just keeping them busy.
Magic goes Fox 6, Angels on enemy is AWACS, please.
First Magic, AWACS is at Angels 27.
Copy that.
Meow.
Magic was checking in with you, F14 full loadout departing east out of cache now.
Serious Magic, nearest Bandit is 122, 52 miles, Angels 25, hot.
122, 52, Angels 25, F.
And Bill Buster, he's on the 6 of a couple people.
F.
Cap bogey dope.
Cap, nearest Bandit 056, 14 miles, Angels 23, hot to you.
Thank you.
Magic, cover now, bogey on the nose, clear.
Coming out, I have a radar contact with you. Boogie on your nose is hostile. Jet Angel's 19.
Skay, are you near a bad guy? Skay, come check. Don't ignore me. Don't fucking ignore me.
Defensive. Something's launching on me.
Get out of there.
Think of a bandit 044 for 8. Coming out, Fox 17.
Don't push them guys in the jabs. Come back and rearm if we need to. We can draw them back into our sands, and we've just got 14 coming out. We think about quite a lot.
On the nose to him now.
Get west, Skay, get west.
Yeah, I'm coming in now. I've got a full loadout. You guys pull back. I'll miss them on.
Cap getting out.
We've got some heavy
Cap, come right with line 7 miles. It was 7, flanking right to you.
Cap running.
That's good.
214 now.
Listen.
Call contact.
Skay, you up?
Right down.
Damn it. I'm coming back. RTBFX to Cap.
Go now, Magic.
Go now.
I have a bandit on your 6, 100, Angel 17, 17 miles, Angel 17, hot to you.
Coming out cold, RTBB.
Run, Cap, run! Woo!
Cap, I've got a guy on you. I need to know if you're spiked. Are you spiked right now, Ethel?
Not that I know of, but I do have a missile on me.
Fox 3, Fox 3. Source Magic, Cap's clearable.
17 miles, Fox 3, some mum's dead.
We're done.
Listen. Warning.
Oh, my engine's gone. Cap's engine's gone. What the fuck's happened?
Run off here.
No, sorry, it's just been weird. I'm good. The fuck's happened?
Friendlies on the deck in front of cover. On the deck running north. Magic down.
Copy Magic. Magic, that's Cap.
Roger.
Cover Magic. All contacts in front of you are going to be friendly. They're all running north.
Roger.
Come back.
Yes. If you can't remember, set up IFF.
Thread 090, 18 miles, Angel 17, hot to you.
Cap spike Jeff.
Fox 3.
Cap's been attacked by Jeff. Cap there.
Coming out of that control plate.
Guys, all of the guys on my radar always appear yellow.
Magic, negative home plates 298 for 1 mile.
What's up with that?
Chad, most people aren't remembering to turn on their IFF in the jet. You actually have to go, it's not hot started. It's number 8 on the UFC. Just hit that and turn on M6. Stand by that.
next to it. And if there's a plus that's on, then at the very top of that screen, there's a dot. Hit the dot. Do the same on the next screen. And then you're at that setup.
Source Magic, bandit closing 134 for 9 miles, Angels 5, hot 2.
Confirm I'm cold, got a missile on. Max is going down, I'm bugging out.
Well done.
Aye.
That's a massive bonus.
Magic, where's this bandit that's shooting at me? It's yours.
Source bandits 128 for 8 miles, Angels 3, he's on your 6, hot 2.
Confirm, I'm running.
I see you, I'm coming, I'm coming. What Angels is the hostile?
I think you said Angels 3.
Thank you.
I'm below 1,000 feet.
Looking for you. What have we done with this radar? Why is the radar not working?
My anti-ship missiles missed completely, so I'm coming up there to air and capture radio offensive.
Yeah, so did mine, I think.
How do I IFF? How do I IFF? How do I IFF?
I set them high and they flew into a mountain.
I did wonder if it's motion multiplayer.
Commander, you're closing with a bandit at 1416 miles, Angels 13, hot to you, second one behind him.
Did all of us...
Oh, wank! Fucking shitty aeroplane this is.
Source Magic, you're about to merge with the bandit.
Seahawks keep heading towards Kish because whatever's chasing you is getting on this down.
Believe maneuver kill, I'm not sure.
Source Magic, caution, 1984 miles, Angels 4.
Shoot him, Seahawks, for fuck's sake!
Cover, I'm about to touch down. What do you want me to rearm with? Anti-sea or anti-air?
1398 miles.
OB on comms. Hey, Fub. I'm about to touch down now. What do you want me to bring back up? Anti-air, anti-ship?
I've got full anti-air. I think it might be our best bet to try and make sure we have more guys left at the end than they do. And let hopefully the big ones...
They'll still win though, because if we don't see convoy, they automatically win.
Six, no, you've lost your right rear aileron.
All good, all good. They just lost a MiG-20, I think, or something?
MiG-20?
29 or 30 or something.
Hello.
Hello. They don't even have them. From taking off in the slideshow. Cover's clear, runway 27 right. Hold on, Charlie, and just rearm here.
Don't forget to rearm your pods.
Right. I said rearm pods.
How did your first effort go, Obi? I was in a fight.
I think the anti-ship missiles failed, I think, but I splashed them. I got a splash.
Roger, cool.
Okay, rolling.
Traffic.
Visual, he stopped, lovely.
Bill's good for air jab.
Bill, this is Magic. You have 6 contacts in front of you. You want your closest?
Yep, go for it.
Second contact, 092, 18 miles, Angels 24, hot.
Copy, I'm taking the first one.
Don't forget, boys, they've got no AWACS now.
We don't have any AWACS anymore?
Negative. We've got more laser on the.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. That's wonderful.
Fantastic news.
I'm gonna try to sneak pretty far.
Oh, damn it!
Missiles from up there.
Damn it. Mirage is down. Unlucky, good try. Over your state intentions.
I was just trying to notch a 14 that's tracking me, and I'm going to head to where into that big map.
Roger, good luck.
Tommy Hill.
Magic, what's your status?
Just about to turn hot again. I want to available for air.
Say again, Magic.
Magic calling OB, what is your status?
Available for air-to-air tasking.
You're only broadcasting on flight channel, OB.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Roger, Magic Cover's about to lift off now. 09 left. I'm planning to go north of the island up there and try to take the ships out. How's it look?
OB, come check.
OB, I've got aircraft to the right of me, 3 o'clock high.
Are you, was cover now calling Magic earlier?
Hey, firm, I'm planning to go north of Kesham Island and try to launch all the ships from there. How's it look?
Pretty clear. There is 1 bandit heading straight for Kish, and there's 2 circling bullseyes.
OB, come check.
Bullseye.
Yeah, if I can.
You don't need to kill anything, but if you can keep them busy, you're going to buy figure a chance.
That's 097, 20 miles, Angels 27, hot to you. Kingston Airborne, air-to-air loadout only. So be Magic, additional thread 061, Angels 14 miles, Angels 19, flanking right.
Ruby Foxtrot.
One of them's tracking. Good luck. Oh, you're going to hit? OB, you're going to hit? That missile. That missile. Look at it. Oh, it lost. Damn it.
Kingston Magic, threat 127, 21 miles, Angels 18, hot. Slams are firing. Magic to cut it off, my ladder is low, within 5 miles. Kingston Magic, OB from Closest bandit is 153, 12 miles, Angels 9.
It's Obi Kingston. It's Obi Kingston.
I got him, no worries.
Back him up. Look down now. Oh, I better not cheat, actually.
Obi, flash.
Well done, boys.
Can I confirm what IFF mode you're in? This is not matching mine.
I am in mode 1.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's still just from movement now.
Copy,
Kingston Magic, copy. Bandit 119, Angel, 37 miles, Angels 10, cold to you. Thank you, Magic.
Can you rescue the closest bandit?
Magic, Kingston OB, request vector, closest bandit. Kingston OB, closest bandit, same for OB 118, 32 miles, Angels 5, cold. Kingston 121, 36 miles, Angels 4, cold. Thank you. From both of us.
Everything's fine, chaps. We all know Blue Fork can't land in the dark.
Haha, lovely bit of red sky out there, don't you think, boys? Shepherd's delight, we say in England.
Cover on Magic, caution, bandit approaching 085, 68 miles, Angels 37, hot to you. Cover Magic, only cap is Kingston and OB in there, chasing a bandit south.
Copy.
Affirmative.
Kingston Obi.
Across the Starlock.
Kingston Obi, I don't think that's a good tactical use for your time. The only way we can win this is by supporting the Vegans. I suggest kamikaze to the east now.
Yeah, that's exactly what we just said.
Kingston Magic, Obi appears to be landing at Upper Moose, so he's doing 70 knots at 20 feet. Slim Pickens then. Contact vanished.
Don't worry about kills, guys. Support those Vegans.
I just want to harass people, Cap.
Get east, help the Vegans. It doesn't matter about us surviving now. It's the only way we can win.
Roger, heading east.
I get 300 launch on the ships.
Roger, I'm supporting you as well as with your...
Yeah, copy that. 34 miles, Angels 38, flanking right, hot to OB.
Roger.
I'll keep him busy if you want to try and tag him from the side.
Roger. 31 days for his goal, sir.
Yeah, I'm
Time is way out, set still to runway.
Vegans are on target. Vegans are on target, looking for ships.
Magic, what Angels is that, F-16? 16 over Kesher was at Angels 36 and falling. I got him.
Got him TWF, Mark. 30 markers.
Doors defending.
Turning cold.
He's scared off.
Caution, we'll have your missile out somewhere.
Yeah, he launched on me.
090. Hot.
I got it. I got him.
Wow, that missile barely missed.
Kingston Navy, caution, additional contact closing from the east. For Kingston 075, 51 miles, Angels 33, hot. For OB 082, 48 miles, Angels 33, hot. I got him. Let's see if he likes a missile in his face to scare him.
Yes, do that shit. That's sky, though. That sky up here.
This is Broadmark. We have 4 times missiles away on the western convoy.
Good man!
This is how good my guess at where they are. Then we shall see. And over Kingston, I'm about 5 miles trail here, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna follow you and just try to get close enough for a shot at the ship missile.
I've launched on him.
Got him 30 miles. Turning now, keep an eye on the other one, turning back in.
I'm on the other one.
One's flanking right, coming back in.
You sure you fired at a target, Blood?
Yep. It's based off my educated guess, so it might be wrong.
It looks wrong.
Well, they will do a turn, so there's a good chance that they'll go onto it. Obi, can you just keep pressing just so they think there's more of us? Did you move the ships from when that image was taken? Just try and dodge this one.
Image is accurate.
Caution, resistor hot.
Scratch it, missiles are good, missiles are good.
Magic down on those Sea Angels. Who's coming out?
Missiles tracking.
Still with me. Coming out. Bandit is at 70 feet. I'm tracking a bandit less than 40 miles from the nose. Bandit's at 14,000 Kingston. Yep, they found a target.
4 times the terminal.
Jeff Group, Magic, our contact managed. Roger. 64 jets, very good. I basically... How many jets have we got in the air with anti-ship missiles? I think just me. I've also just taken off with anti-ship missiles. Okay, Roger.
You have to come right over the island. The big ones will have to direct you in.
I'm on my way at maximum speed. All stations magic, pictures clean, bandits are landing. Am I right thinking we've still got half an hour of the mission remaining?
They just turned away at the last second, Blood. They turned away at the last second. Oh no, Bruiser 1. 2. 2 turned away, 2 hit.
I've never seen cargo ships with phalanxes before.
Damn, we need 4 more destroyed.
We have 4 missiles currently on the way.
Well done. Good luck.
Magic, coming out. Can you direct me to that convoy just so I know which one I'm shooting at?
Coming out, Magic. I do not have updated on the convoy. Last known as 096 or 66 miles.
Roger.
Damn it.
Well, someone's still got a third kill somewhere.
Red.
According to this, mate, me and you killed the same target.
Well, that's ideal, isn't it? We'll take one each.
We took each half of his corpse.
Listen, Cap.
Okay, keep your thoughts bugged. I'll try.
Kingston Cap.
Kingston.
Check burner.
Yeah, start. I've got 2 tanks on bottom, heading home for rearm. Loads of fuel.
I don't want to show off, guys, but I just realised I've got a kill in my first escapade in a 17.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think showed off's in order here, because I think considering that we were lesser numbers and we're supposed to have the better airframes, I think we would just cleaned up that.
Roger, well done, boys.
They've got 6 people in the air. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We win.
Yeah, Karen, we just bummed that F-18 got behind us.
Magic over now, I'm going to push a little closer to this target, but I got the ships on the scope.
They'll probably still be on fire.
Roger. I don't know if I'm enough fuel to get back after pushing this deep. So this would definitely be a one-way mission Talon as well. I've not got enough fuel to make it there and back, because I was going fast.
Doesn't matter, boys.
For the middle one.
Cover, you can try landing a Kassab.
Right, good claim aside of an individual country. Talon, you've just flown over Bandar Langley. That is a Iranian Air Force base. You can land there.
I've still got to get my missiles out on the convoy. You always land at Tumb or Kotchak? Yeah. Or Abu Musa, because they are Iranian islands. So I don't know who lands at Abu Musa, but he's a traitor to his country. And we'll take his airframe for next week.
Magic cover now. Was the Vigans target, was that the furthest, most eastern ship, or is it the middle group?
Colonel Magic, unknown if Vegan group could eliminate us.
It looks like the westernmost group, northwesternmost.
The Vigans on comms.
Come now, rifle. The Vigans are on 732.
It's a bruiser, not a rifle.
Cover, rifle.
It's a bruiser, not a rifle.
Magic, just land anything besides Kish. They're showing as neutral, so I'm not sure they'll be able to rearm yet.
Cover, Cap.
Good.
The honourable thing right now, tactically, would be able to follow your missiles in, use your face to help blow them up.
I have two caps. Allah.
Yeah, cover, the cannon actually works really well against cargo ships.
Okay. Yeah, it's because there's one thing you get hit with a bloody thing.
Bogey 129 for 26 miles, very low and very slow.
Copy, Magic cover, we're looking low.
Cap's following missiles in.
Yep, the missiles are going way too low. I think they're gonna hit the mountain.
I think so too.
I set them to high, what the fuck?
Oh, it's going to be ugly, boys! Ah!
Get that cannon on target.
Cannons and faces it is, boys, or we're going home losing.
Kingston, let's turn around and go for these ships. We've got 20 minutes.
Say again, mate.
So just expedite.
I'm turning around.
You're going to land against an anti-ship, is what you said.
Well, I'm just going to go kamikaze, I never thought of that.
Just kamikaze and cannon will kill them, guys, but you got to hurry up because those 14s are going to come up, they're going to be fielded coming up to shoot.
Screw it, let's do it.
I don't think I'll make it in time, but man, we'll try. Nailed F-16.
I've made it halfway there in 7 minutes, so you should be able to.
I haven't got an awful lot of fuel either, but we'll suppose you'll see what we can do.
I'm going high in I'm currently up at Angels 40, preserving fuel, but I'll make it there.
Coming out, tally tanker. Going in.
Magic picture, 2 groups.
Agreed.
Azimuth 15, North Group 216, 98, Bullseye 216, 98 miles, Angels 28, North.
Guns, tanker.
Second Group, Bullseye 210, 107 miles,
That is also one of the static models.
There's a 2-ship South Group.
Tankers should be southwest of you cover.
OB is Winchester Fox 3s, but has 2 times Fox 2s, could slow a bandit down if you want.
How many aircraft do we have with anti-ship missiles?
I have to go to the Reds in the end.
Got it fine.
This may be the red tanker, we'll see.
No, we have previously seen you can fire from around 2 miles and you can get back.
Where's Tsushima firing?
Yes.
He found it, he found it! Okay guys, the Noise Tsushima of the Figan attacked group shot him down, so you guys have got to get anti-ship missiles on the Noise Tsushima and then gun the rest. Good luck.
Yeah, copy. OB Kingston threat. OB 169, 52 miles, Angels 40, hot to you.
Got it. I'm going low. I'm going to try and slow down a bit. I'm going to head towards them. I'm going to fuel to get back to the ship.
Kingston Magic, same threat, 143, 52 miles, Angels 40, he's hot to OB.
Got on my data link, AFM. I've only got Fox 2s, but let's give it a go.
Down if later you can't protect someone going in for an anti-ship strike.
I've got the fuel from neither at the moment, so might as well try something.
Yeah, I haven't got the fuel to go protect the anti-ship, but all I can do is slowly back this down and try and keep them busy for some time.
Do we have somebody currently on an anti-ship run?
Talon is moving into position for anti-ship.
Talon, those missiles, you've got to get over the other side of Oman because the missiles just ran straight into the terrain.
Firm cap.
Kingston, I've got this guy hot on me. He's got him at 12 o'clock. I'm going to go super low and try and burn in active in a minute.
I have an unnamed Jeff just to the northwest of Oman. You have a threat 210, 52 miles, Angels 43, hot to you. There's 2.
Can someone cover me, because I do not have the fuel to get these missiles on target and fight that. I've got my jammer on, that's all I can do.
What's that guy's altitude, Kingston?
40,000.
Roger, I'm about
If they come for me over Qassar, then we do have the SAMnet around our farm.
SAMnet's a bunch of compartments.
Yeah, don't rely on that because it's only low-level stuff. I recommend even if you can't hit the targets, lock them up, give them the scare.
Kingston Magic, do you still tally that bandit?
Yes, think about me.
Searching.
Over's down.
Gonna find him first, boss. Kingston, he's 075, 6 miles, Angels 25 and coming down. He's crossing to you 9 o'clock. He's 3 miles, he's turning hot to you. Angels 30.
Ah, it's gonna hurt! Oh! Dogfight! Night dogfight, mother effers! Let's friggin' do this! Get him, Kingston! It's a Falcon! With bags on! Yeah!
There you go, Kingston.
Get some! Fire everything! You got it! Okay, joy! Who was it? Who was it?
Enjoy it.
Come on! Yeah! Lob that shit in his face! Nice!
Kingston Magic, confirm splash.
Confirm splash, and I am so low on gas, I'm going to have to stop for fuel.
Ooh.
Copy, you have a threat, 088, 29 miles, Angels 31, he's hot to you.
Oh,
yeah, I'm running away, man. I've got nothing to fight with it.
Yeah, that's fine, just letting you know where he is.
Ghost, save me!
I'm coming.
Do you want to vector dab, Bandit?
Yeah, go for it, I'll have a shot.
Ghost Magic, 088, 55 miles, Angels 23, hot to you.
Talon, how's the search for those ships?
I'm just turning onto where I expect the target to be, waiting to sit on my radar.
Unknown Jeff, to the northeast of Qassar, Magic, your threat at 236 is closing 40 miles.
Kingston's got a fuel emergency, we'll be making straight in at Gish. Got them on my radar, just lining up.
Ghost Magic, do you tell about it?
It's pitch black, no night vision. Negative.
That's what time is it? He's 32 miles, Angel 17, hot to you. He just turned off.
Cap following missiles. Don't go too far away because you'll need to gun you the rest of them, Talon.
That's firm.
Godspeed, little missiles. Anyone know if Noishimi has failings?
17 at the convoys, you have a threat 249, 25 miles, Angels 37.
I didn't see you shooting the phalanx at me when I was down there, Cap. It was just shooting missiles.
Missile's doing weird shit, guys. What's going on here?
Oh, wait, what?
Why are they going north? I have no idea why they're doing it.
They're going in circles. And they've disappeared off the map.
Oh, the new sashimi just shot it down.
Missile out on the...
God damn it. Oh, yeah.
You're
Damn
gonna
it.
get one, maybe. No, yeah. New sashimi got them both.
Alright, guys. Mission's over.
Missile out for Talon. Come on. There's always one bullet left, Talon. Use your face. I'm currently heading for a missile.
Eastern Jet Magic, bandit close to 13 miles on your 6. Dangerous 30 and coming down.
We have smashed the missile.
Alright, guys. Valiant try, but it just wasn't to be. Oh, in the face! Ow!
Talon's down.
What a day in the friggin' office, man. The game's over. The Blues have obviously won. If you really want to land, but otherwise you can quit. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, just disconnect.
Okay, guys.
On the note of the Patriot, it worked. I saw it launch.
Roger. Yeah, we'll see it in TAC view.
It's just too close.
It'll be obvious when it's in TAC view anyway. Okay, guys. To be honest, friggin' amazing game. I mean, had everything. Blues were winning, the Reds were winning, the Blues were winning, the Reds were winning. We were about to kill the ships, then the missiles missed, and then they pulled away. And it's like, God, that could have gone either way. So I was really chuffed with that. Blues won. We did find a convoy in the end with our secret surprise attack, but we only managed to kill 2 ships. We sent 2 more Jeffs into it, and we just couldn't get past the Noise Sashimi, which is really annoying. So let's start debriefing. We'll have the Blues first, group by group. Send.
We got up. Got into a few BVR furballs. Riddle had a horrible track IR crash, and that's what got him killed. I'm not sure about Mad Eyes, and I'm still flying, about to land. All my shots were ineffective, unfortunately.
I ran out a few, landed at Abu Musa.
Roger. So you had a bit of a cap fight and didn't get much done. Next group.
So
say who you are.
Cruise.
Say which fights you are, because the viewers don't know who you are.
No name.
We don't have names.
Fuck me, Tom. Well, say you're in a Tomcat and what you had to do then. Or whatever you were in.
So we were in an F-16. We were Tom Cruise flight, and myself and Wizard took off. We flew north to cover the area around the bullseye. I got in a furball with I got in a fight with a low, I believe it was a biggin, and I splashed him as he was running into the ships. Wizard, you got anything?
I headed north with you to the bullseye, flew around, ended up getting into a fight with a Vigan, splashed him. I think I ended up merging close to with Obi, and I was about to Fox to him, and I put myself into the water and died.
Lots of Vigans being shot today.
No, there weren't Vigans.
Vigans, and they're both alive.
Oh, I assumed it was a Vigan.
MiG-21s?
It was probably a...
Yeah, they had Red had a bunch of AI MiG-21.
So it was a MiG-21. I assumed it was a Vigan, considering it was like 50 feet off the water.
Yeah, we had AI MiG-21s playing Ripcord.
Oh, they were AI. I didn't know. I thought they
that was my fault. There was 1 that was a client and 3 that were, but they were unarmed.
A bunch of them took off and they landed on random like neutral air bases. I was like, okay, you freaks. Why did we hire those guys? But it turns out they're AI.
My fault.
That's funny as fuck.
And then I would say I just finished off. I got shot down by a Jeff. I believe it was Obi when we, myself and Wizard, got merged. So
apparently, both me and Obi both killed you, which I'm not quite sure how DCS works that one out.
I don't know. I was getting launched on like crazy, so I was dodging, and I turned back in, and then I guess you guys hit me at the same time.
Okay. Next blue group, send.
I guess 16 group. Okay. So we had actually like 5 people. We had me, Bear, Signore, Grump, and Leighton. It was in the F-15. Anyway, we just flew to the north tip to try to block you guys from going to the ships, but no one really showed up. There were a couple cruise missiles that looked like that flew in, and I ended up breaking off my group to try to shoot them down, in which I shot down one of them. I don't even know if I hit it actually. I saw it explode, but I don't know if the missile actually was destroyed by me shooting.
No, it hit the mountain.
I saw it explode in midair, so I don't know. Whatever though. Anyway, I turned back in because everybody's gonna do a fight, and I wasn't gonna miss a fight, so I turned back in and we killed some people. I don't think we took any losses until the very end, where Signore actually got shot down. But I think everyone in my group killed somebody. So it was a good fight though. It was good fun.
I'm just watching it on TAC view. That is a big fight.
Scrap.
That is a big
got
fight.
killed by Obi.
When I killed Signore, my life is complete.
Oh, dogfight. Midnight dogfight, but we'll come to that.
Who is it that I killed in the end there?
Talon.
Talon?
Oh, was that an air-to-air missile? I thought I was shot down by the frigate.
No.
Well, nice.
Is that why you were flaring? I was like, I'm shooting AMRAMs. That's not gonna help you.
I was just dumping all the countermeasures because I got a missile warning and I didn't know what kind of missile it was, so I was dumping chaff, dumping flares, just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Warning, it can only be radar.
I don't know what happened because my group, we went over to the peninsula, and then I remember seeing like 5 F-18s go north, and then once we were ready to turn back in, I think they were all gone by that point, so we were at like half strength. So it was quite a confusing mess after that.
It was, wasn't it?
It
was. Okay, next group, who of you are?
Let's see. I flew.
Nello.
Yeah, it'd be. I flew. I broke off and flew with the F-16s, so I followed them up, and then we went up north, like Squirtle said. And I chased one guy cold way up north and never got him, and then I turned and I killed. I think Cap. I killed you, and then I RTB'd for fuel, and then went back up, but everybody's dead.
Yep. No, I was just I got into the fight late. Caught up with Leighton. He had I think an F-14 on him, and engaged him, and cleared his 6. Guess either me or somebody else shot down the F-14, cleared Leighton 6, and then we just RTB'd in a nice sun.
Was that Unit 15?
Nice sunset. Hi.
Was that Unit 15?
Yes, sir.
How did you survive? You get this? One of our 14s was chasing you, ACM, like a mile behind you.
No, you was chasing Leighton. Yeah. I came from behind, and I took that 14 out.
Okay.
I had to clear my man 6 for him.
There it is. Well done, boy.
Yeah, Blues use chainsaw maneuvers, so
we're not advanced. Next team group, sorry.
Roger. We the 18s pushed up the coast north. Then saw you guys coming over. Decided to go hard on you, zone you off. Underestimated the JF-17 and ate a missile straight to the face pretty soon. I think Chopsticks did as well. Chaser survived a little longer and got 1 or 2 kills. And I don't know about Nightmare, so if you want to add something, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Nightmare. I definitely got slammed in the face. I mean, I couldn't lock the JF-17, and then I got a radar RWR warning. I turned cold, and about 2 seconds after I started turning cold, I got a missile in the belly.
I had a guy locked. I went to defend, and then my game just locked, and it unfroze just in time for me to blow up. So
I killed you, Chopsticks. My first
Happy days.
Yeah, I couldn't avoid it. It froze as I turned away, and then unfroze, and it blew up. It's like, cool.
I'm not complaining.
Guys.
I'm not complaining.
Cap,
next
look
group.
towards Abu Dhabi.
Sorry?
Look towards Abu Dhabi and look at Ghost Fox 6.
Yeah, hang on, I'm all discombobulated. Abu Dhabi.
Is he trying to land an F5 in the dark with no night vision?
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm not in game, if that's what you're talking about.
I am doing that at the same time.
Right. Did Ghost got in there, didn't he?
I got an air-to-air kill.
I killed the AWACS.
Twice.
Yeah, I see him doing it.
I got into a manoeuvre fight with what I thought was a MiG-29, possibly a 14. And then I got
Riddle crashed in a dogfight you.
Yeah, his IR died.
Oh, poor
His track
Riddle.
IR died, yeah.
Yeah, that Patriot's firing. I can see it, by the way, firing.
Yeah. Minimum range is pretty close, and I think it is a Patriot. It's a long range. Look.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, they're not as effective as the SA-10s.
Any other blue groups? Okay.
We had the KF-50 out there baiting people in.
Did anyone ever see?
Yeah, we were a bit hamstrung.
Talon got shot down by a fucking DCS.
Brez, I came in a bit late, so I had a nice little stroll in the dark towards one of the convoys, trying to, even putting on my navigation lights as per recommendation to try and, lure you into to a bit of fun.
Oh, I see you. There you are. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, you were right in the combat. How about that? Right, very good. Reds, we lost, but we were so close, so close. 2 RB15s just changed their mind, as you see in the video, at the last few meters. And then our guys just couldn't get through the noise Tsushima. Group 1, go. Who you are, what do you do, and go.
14. Nothing else to say. BS. That's it.
Next group.
Okay, so they have 17s. 4 of us headed off with the anti-ship missiles first and fired those over the idea was over the mountains, but the missiles didn't play games and they decided to go low when they were told not to. So they were pretty much a failure. I think some got over the mountains, but were off target. And then we went into air-to-air. I think I got 1 or 2 kills on the first run out. And then we returned to base and rearmed and went back out full air-to-air and got another couple of kills. Kingston got 3 as well, I think, did you?
Something like that, I don't know.
So we just then, when we were Winchester, we decided to be like a blocking force, and that's when me and Kingston got entangled with Signori, who got me, and but Kingston revenged me. And then the other 3 Jeffs was UCAP, so do you want to take that one?
Yeah, great flying from Group 1. Obi was just speaking. You did your job great. I mean, the anti-ship didn't work because we didn't realise the missiles would just crash into the mountains like they do, obviously. Even though I've done a video on that showing they do crash into the mountains, but the boys didn't watch it. But the thing is, they tied up like 20 air-to-air blues, just doing great, really good flying, basically. So I was chuffed with that. Me, I was supposed to be the cap group. To be honest, I didn't really know it was my first go in a JF-17. The only thing I couldn't get working, guys, was I couldn't get IFF on my radar. My radar, everything was yellow, and I never knew whether to shoot it or not. End up getting me killed. Is there something you have to do to IFF on there?
There's a manual IFF if it doesn't do it automatically, but it's a key bind.
Do you IFF everything, or does IFF like the F-16, or do you?
If you hover the cursor over it on the radar, it will an IFF. It will after a few seconds it'll come up green or red, obviously.
Like how ballsed up then. There you go. Live and learn. Well, I did get killed, so I'm happy with that, even if it was a cheating kill. RC, just wrong place, wrong time. What happened to you, Skay?
Yeah, so I got up late because I was trying to figure out how to get on the radio too, and I never really got to figure that out, so I just was on the main freak the whole time. Sorry about. Went up. I think I got 2 kills, shot at 3 people, and then what I thought was Cap all the while to my west suddenly started shooting at me. So I turned around and it was the F-18, and I took a MRAM to the face just as I locked on him.
Roger. Yeah, a lot of massive fighting there. That's so cool. Okay, I just found out why the RB-15s failed. 3 of them went for a single ship. And
yeah, they were on random mode, but clearly they randomly all went for the same one.
Yeah, what are the chances of that, guys? So they
also on the first anti-ship strike with the Jeffs, I just watched it. They made it over the mountain, but the new Tsushima shot them all down.
Yeah, how about that? I had no idea it could do that. Not the foggiest. They're Taurs, aren't they? They must be Taurs.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, god damn it.
They are Taurs.
Should have come in a big account.
Well, yeah.
You'd live longer.
Yeah, I mean...
it probably wouldn't have been as exciting, though.
No, Roger. Okay, guys. Sorry. So we did that, and then that's the end of our lot. A couple of guys, Talon and another guy, made it all the way to the fleet that we were attacking, didn't you guys?
Yep. Firm.
And the Noise Tsushima shot both of you down, or more or less.
Yeah, I got us.
So
what happened with Bull? I see him in an F-14, a JF-17, and a Mirage 2000.
I had a bit of. I just decided to go on the Mirage in the end.
Was that the Mirage I shot down?
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so it looks like anti-ship is definitely a Vegans game because those 802s from the Jeff-17s just get shot down by the Noise Tsushima because they don't go low enough where the RB-15s go at 50 feet or whatever and go under the radar. So it's something to learn.
It might be. might be a fun experiment video to compare those 802s with the Vigans with the harpoons against these new anti-missile defense.
Yeah, because this is all new programming. Okay, so that's that. Next group on blue, red, whoever you are.
Because the Vigans, I believe.
Send.
So our plan was to travel north on a roughly 500-mile round trip to go into Iran, all the way east, south, and then attack from the west. And our weapon impacts were scheduled for 1930. We had a lovely, peaceful fly through the valleys. There was something about a fight in the distance. Didn't seem relevant. And we... Yeah, had a lovely, peaceful flight. We went to our weapon release points, pulled the trigger, went home. And as you saw, unfortunately, the weapons all decided, or 3 of them decided to go for 1 target, but that still means we killed 2. And we managed to impact at 1930 and 2 seconds.
Wow. Tell the valuable viewers how you found that, because I didn't give you any information where the ships were. How did you find those ships?
You gave us the map. So what I did was I took 2 known points on the Oman Peninsula, and then found out the bearing from those points to the ships on the map. And therefore you have an intersect. So you do exactly the same thing on the real map. You draw those 2 lines, it intersects at a point, you now know where the ship. Then you also told us the speed, and I have a little program that calculates the position of the ships based off an initial position and speed and heading.
Roger. And then did you use your radar or literally blind fire?
Radar was off for the whole thing.
Look at that. So they did this without even using a radar. That's clever. We can use that again, guys.
And the fleet would have been sunk if there were more Vigans.
Yeah, no, you're right. Well,
should have come in a Vigan cap. It would have just been looking at mountains, but...
Or we would have got two more missiles into that same ship, either way.
Yeah. I think there's a subtle tweak in the settings I need to do to hopefully improve it, but we'll see.
Roger, next group, if there is one, for Reds.
I think that's the F5 flight, guys.
Send! That was a heroic flight. Match of the day, man of the day.
So my job, Blues, if you didn't know, was to go south and try to distract you and get as many aircraft to come towards. I just assumed that I was too low for anyone to spot me until I got into your lines.
No, we ignored you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Patriot's not behaving properly.
Oh, I got fired at. I dodged. I did like a loop-de-loop somewhere because something fired at me, and then I went really low again, then went high again, and then realised your AWACS was right near me and was like, I'll have a pop at that. I don't know what chased me. Something chased me, damaged me a little bit. We got into a bit of a turn fight.
Riddle.
I just used my flaps, and he overshot me, and then he looked like he said he had some problems with his headset, but it looked like got into a stall and went into the drink. And then, I managed to get home quite damaged and was quite happy, yeah.
Right, so that was an F5. If this was a dynamic campaign, it's basically a free plane, killed a Tomcat, a bunch of really expensive missiles, each are worth more than his plane, and an AWACS, which is worth billions. So, just saying.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that I went radar live because the F5, when you go dogfight mode, it just beams, so I didn't know why everyone wasn't coming towards me because I was like, here I am.
No, well done. Really good. And then he went out again for another run. So that's cool. Any other... That's all the Red's done, isn't it?
Yes, boss.
Right. Really good first match. Exactly what I want. Just everything simple, but enough to get some sneaky tactics and stuff in. So we'll keep doing that. And that's it, really. Any final thoughts before I log off and try and make it look good?
JF-17's OP and I hate it.
Yeah, I managed to kill someone. I didn't even know how to fire the bloody weapon. It just works itself, doesn't it?
How is it overpowered? Please explain.
I don't know. Anyway, that's
let's not go there.
I'm not getting involved in this. You guys can argue. I'm off. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.